Good day, good people. Hope all is well. Hope everything is good in your neighborhood. Thank you for visiting my channel, Passionately Intrigued Arts, and I am Tracy. Today I want to show you the process in making this lanyard keychain. I've done the process before, sublimating on wood disc for earrings, so it's kind of the same process, but I'm doing it a little differently because I want to make a keychain lanyard, and it's on a wood disc. The wood disc is 3 inches, and I will attach a keychain to it, and then you can put a lanyard on it where you can take the lanyard off, put it with just your keys, or add more keys to it, or just use the keychain. It's on a, what is the lanyard called? It's a, it has a swivel, a clip that's a swivel hook. Anyway, let me get you started. Let's get started. Let me turn the camera down, and I'll just talk it through. Let me get this right. Okay, so I got these from Amazon, and it's a 3-inch disc, and it already had the hole drilled in it. And it's rather large for a keychain, but my purpose was to be able to, there's an image, a couple images that I want to put on here so that they show well. And here's the lanyard, and it has that swivel clip hook. But I'm going to attach this little keychain to the wood disc, and then you'll be able to attach this, take it on and off to your lanyard, and use this lanyard for other purposes, or however they choose to use it. So to get started, let me just tell you what this is all about and why I'm doing it. I'm going to gift these lanyards to this group, and the group is called the Funkateers. I don't know if you've heard of them or not. They're originally out of Inkster, Michigan, and it was a group of 5 dancers back in the 80s. They started back in the 80s, and they started with a talent show at Inkster High where they won $500, and then they made multiple appearances on the classic Detroit TV show called The Scene throughout the show's existence. And just here recently in January, Damon Ellerson, lovingly known as Cricket, one of the members of the Funkateers, he passed away. He was a great guy. He was funny. He was real funny. And actually, the Funkateers performed at my wedding reception in 1981. So they started like early 80s, at the end of 70s. I'm not exactly sure when they got started, but one of the group members, Ed Miller, is a cousin to my ex-husband, so he's a cousin to my children. And so I've known them for quite a while, and unfortunately, Cricket passed in January. So in honor of the group, I wanted to make these lanyards, keychains, for the surviving members of the group. And one of the images that I designed, and it's sublimated, and you may not be able to see it well, but just here recently after Cricket's demise, Channel 4 here in Detroit did a special newscast where, because the city of Inkster, along with the mayor, had a special recognition in Inkster in honor of the Funkateers, with a sign that was created for them in their honor. And you can't see it well, but it's "Welcome to Inkster" was the sign, and then it says under here, City of Ypsilanti. I put a picture of Cricket. This was back in the 80s as you can tell by the costume, the outfit that he had on. But at the bottom of the sign, it has recognition of other people here, but at the bottom of the sign it says the Funkateers. And so I pulled all this into Cricut Design Space and put it all together with the sign from Inkster, putting the picture of Cricut on top, and then I put down here at the bottom 1962 to 2022. So that's why I said I kind of wanted this big so that, you know, these things will show on this disc. And then on the back of the disc, I'm putting an image where I had a Stairway to Heaven image with the clouds and the stairs, and then I added the birds, and then at the bottom it says fly high until we meet again. Okay, so that's enough of the story. Just so you can get an idea of what I'm doing, I just want to gift these to the members that are left in honor of Cricut. So as you start out, I've already cut out lamination paper, just larger, a little bit larger than the size of the disc. And one thing I forgot was my Teflon sheets. Let me get those. I'll be right back. I apologize for the shakiness of the camera in the first clip. This camera is attached to a small table and my knee kept hitting it, so I've moved it. I've got my my Teflon sheets. And what I wanted to do, let me show you this, so you can see it better. So that's the picture that they can choose whether that's the front or the back. Or fly high until we meet again of Cricut with the birds, the one that I created. Cricut Design Space. And then this is the other one with the sign that I was telling you that the city of Inkster made in honor of the Funkateers with Cricut on it. And at the bottom I have his year of birth and year of death. You can see it better on that paper. And before I laminate, this is something that I learned to do first, is I have a, this is an oil-based marker, Arteza, and I'm going to trim the edge, let me get in the camera, the edge of this disc first before I laminate and do everything else. So this is periwinkle blue, and I have to make sure I'm in the camera, okay. And it's the push type piece of paper where you have to push the ink down. And so I'm just gonna go around this real quick because I don't like the, I mean on some cases I do, but I don't care for the natural wood to show, so I usually color it to match whatever is going on the front and back of my disc. So I'm just gonna go around this real quick with this push marker, oil-based paint marker. And I got a set of these markers off of Amazon, Arteza. And this disc is really thin, really thinner than what I'm used to working with, but that's okay, it'll be lightweight. Okay, that's done. See, it just blew all the way around. Now I'll get my laminate sheet, place it on top, and then I'm going to put another laminate sheet on top of that. And I've got my Easy Press set at 385 for 60 seconds, but that's to do the sublimation. So I'll just hold this down for 6 or 8 seconds to adhere the laminate sheet to the wood disc. Doesn't take much at all just to secure it to the wood. And what I do is one side at a time. Uh-oh, look what I did. Oopsie. Okay. That's from that doggone ink. Then I'll just trim it up just a little bit, because if I don't, this will stick, this laminate paper will stick to the other side when I laminate that. That might not be such a great idea to put the oil pen on around the rim first, because hopefully my images are blue enough to where you don't even see this. I hope. We shall see. It just bled through a little bit, tiny bit around the edges on here, but I think my blue on the image is dark enough. So I do one side at a time. So I've got that on there, and my images, I don't know if you can see that it's actually within a circle, but then I also create a square with similar color, a little bit larger than the circle. So this is, so the circle is 3 inches, and I actually did that at 3.1, 3.2, something like that. But then I create a square around it and make that like 3.5. So that, because I used to just do the circle, you know, cut out the circle and put it on the wood, and then sometimes, you know, you do that and, you know, your image might slip or move or something, and you have a little piece, you know, that didn't get the sublimation on it. So I find that if I just put this around the circle, then it's going to cover the entire disc. So let me center this where the hole is at the very top and make sure that I cover everything on that image. Get my tape, which of course I don't have sitting in front of me. Thought I was prepared, you know, always forgetting something, but that's okay. Cut a couple pieces and secure it to the back of the wood. One, because it is really slippery with that laminate paper, so you got to make sure you tape it down so it doesn't move. All right, flip that over. It's not necessary, this paper doesn't bleed through, so it's not necessary to use the Teflon right now. So let me sit that down and give it 60 seconds. Okay, the first side is done. Came out really good, and all the way around the edges I don't have any spots where there's no sublimation. Flip it over. A lot of that ink came out. I'm just gonna, that's the blowout. I'm just gonna fold that in half because you know I'm going to use it again. Maybe not. I'm gonna have to wash this again. Let me get a fresh piece. I don't want no problems. All right. Get my other sheet of laminate. Put that on there. Cover it with my Teflon. Give it a few seconds. That should be good. I know it's stuck to the paper. That's why I use Teflon, but I didn't want any of that ink from the pen to bleed out again. So then I trim that up a little bit. When I get done with it, I'm going to have to trim it all again, close to the edge. Closest to the edge I can get it. But I'm going to trim most of this off right now. before I put the sublimation image on there. Do that right quick. That's good enough for now. And then put the paper down because you sublimated on this side. So let me line this up first with the hole up at the top and make sure that I get his feet and his head. I want that hole to be above his head. So let me just look and make sure that I get his feet in. Okay, that's good. Get a couple pieces of this tape. Take that to the paper, flip it over. And I'm going to give this side 60 seconds. Okay, so this side turned out good too. And I've gone ahead and trimmed up the rest of the laminate that was left around the edge. And so what I do now is I use this little thing here from the Dollar Tree, and I heat it up. Do not melt the plastic. I just heat the tip. And that allows me to go through the laminate and clear that hole out. And get it hot enough. Let me do it one more time. That's good and hot. Stick it in there and just do it in a circle on both sides to get that hole clear. So now I'll just open up this jump ring. Hold it on both sides, open it up, stick it through the hole. Don't play with me. Let me hold on to it. Might not have opened it big enough, but I'm gonna get it in there. Get your butt in there. Don't make me fight. Okay. Got that in there, then you just close it back up. I can hold on to this thing. Come on, punk. That thing is strong. That jump ring is thick, it's strong. Okay, line that back up. Sheesh. Okay, got it. Did I get it? I'll just clip it. Get it even. Okay. So there's that. And then just put it on a little swivel clip. Ta-da! All done. So there's 4 members left, and I've already done the other ones. And I'm friends with Tony Warren. He is a member of the group, and I'll be reaching out to him so that he can distribute these to the other members of the Funkateers. in honor of Cricket. Fly high and rest well, Cricket. We love you, and we're going to miss you. We are missing you. So thanks for watching. I appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule, busy day, to visit me and see what I'm crafting. I have a couple more. I have one more that I might do today. I'm not sure if I'll get to it, but I appreciate you all. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this content. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. Hit the notification bell so that you're aware when I have something else coming your way. Love you guys. Keep that chin up. Love one another. Peace. I'm out.